6 crystals represent the 6 possible combinations of 4 irregular diamond shapes derived from the shapes of rock crystals. Trained as an art historian, Philip Larson turned to art making when he was 29. A passionate devotee of prairie school architecture, his work frequently displays a geometrical patterning reminiscent of the architectural ornamentation that adorns buildings of Louis Sullivan, Frank Lloyd Wright, and their followers. Larson's respect for the architectural history of the Midwest is evident in his etched glass decorations for bus shelters along Nicollet Mall in downtown Minneapolis.
Hi, my name is Mike Montgomery, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can build your very own modern bench, made completely out of 2x4s, on Modern Builds. Now, I was commissioned to build 2 of these benches, and some of you may recognize the design. That's because a blog called DIY Candy actually designed these. This is the first time I've done a project that I didn't necessarily design. Now, on their website, they just did a written article, which is great, but I thought if I could do a video, that could even help more. So I'm going to be leaving a link in the description to their blog. Check it out because they've got some awesome stuff. Otherwise, let's get started. So I started the project by simply cutting a lot of 2x4s. Now the lengths you cut are going to be dependent on the size bench you want to make, but I will say, if you can set up a stop block, that is going to help keep everything square and consistent. And all of my dimensions will be in my written article. Now because 2x4s do have a rounded edge on them, I had to run them through the table saw to knock that off. That way, when I glued them up, everything was square. And once that's done, you should have all your pieces ready to assemble. And I'm using Titebond 3 to hold everything together because it's a wood glue that is waterproof since these are going to be outdoors. And I really assembled the bench one slat at a time, basically putting one leg in, making sure it's square, and then putting in the next. Now, I could have made the entire platform and then put the legs in. That would work too, but doing it this way, I made sure that all of my legs were lined up and square. And as I kept going, I could really feel this thing getting strong. This box joint type configuration is actually a really, really tough joint.
Trained in philosophy, archaeology, and art history, Philip Larson uses the visual vocabulary of architecture and design to inform his sculpture and graphic art. His work usually features iconic architectural elements reconfigured into novel permutations of geometric form. These design elements range from ancient Egyptian and Native American glyphs, to prairie school, Art Deco, and postmodern ornamentation. Through a process of appropriation and transformation, Larson invests these decorative motifs with symbolic and emotive value. In reconfiguring these motifs, he stresses their aesthetic and conceptual characteristics as formal visual systems.